Hello, welcome back to another video. Today we are back with another video.
Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is DJ Cat, and today we are back with another video.
Hello, welcome back to another video. My name is DJ Cat, and today we are back with another video. Hello, welcome back to another video. My name is DJ Cat, and today we are back with another video. Hello, welcome back to another video. My name is DJ Cat, and today we are back with another crypto video. Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is DJ Cat, and today, after a very long time, I am very happy to say that we are back with another video. I'm not sure if it's been a year, almost a year since I last uploaded, but guys, nonetheless, I am back. Why I've been away? And the answer is basically I've been busy with the university, and I'm happy to say that I have finished my software engineering degree. And this is actually the topic of this video, which is programming, is computer science, is software engineering for you? And I have 5 things to look out for, to test out for yourself before you invest in time and money into such a profession. So yeah, I wanted to give a little background history about myself. The past 4 years I've been doing my software engineering degree. I've done a year in industry, so I already have a year of professional work under my belt. And my dissertation was quite a big project that this is a whole video about, to be honest with you guys. I have a lot of things that I want to share with you guys, tips and tricks, how to improve your CV, the stuff that I learned from my university, to share it with you guys, so that some of you guys can jump into programming as a passion, programming as a hobby, programming as a side hustle, or even professionally, or even people want to jump into programming prior to university to prepare for it. And I'm very interested to make videos such as that, especially with some of the modules that really interested me, that to this day I'm going to carry on learning more about them, which were cryptography, cybersecurity. I've done software engineering, which is basically advanced object orientation with encapsulation, polymorphism, concurrency, all that. I've done web development, so I've done Django, Laravel, playing around with databases, APIs. I've also done mobile app development, which is playing around with Android Studio. I made my own app. Likewise, with the web development, I made my own Reddit clone website that fully works using Docker. I've done another module that really interested me as well, which was web services. So learning to create your own API and interacting with that. So obviously database APIs. And that is definitely one of the things that I would love to make a playlist about, using Python, because Python is my favorite language. But I've also learned Java, I've learned C++, and obviously PHP with Laravel. But Python is my favorite language, and I think everyone here should learn it. These are very important things that you can add to your CV by me teaching and communicating that to you guys. So let me know in the comments below if you'd be interested in such things. I love Python, and I love what I've learned as a software engineering student. So I'm willing to share my information that I learned, to be honest with you guys. I'm quite open, and I'm very happy to be back on this channel. So if you're new to this channel, hit a like, hit a subscribe. Let me know what you think. What do you want to see more of this channel? Let's start with the 5 things to look out for to know if programming is for you. And number 1 is the passion for problem solving. Now, in the academic setting or in a professional setting, there's going to be a lot of problems to solve, because there's going to be a lot of complex problems that requires complex solutions. There's going to be a lot of bug hunting that will require a lot of critical thinking as well. So yeah, if you strike any of those, that's a tick for programming is for you. Now the second one is logical and analytical mindset. Now what does this mean? This is kind of a broad, which a lot of people can say that yes, I do qualify as that, but you need to really think and ask yourself, are you a methodical person? Do you like breaking down complex problems into smaller problems that are manageable, that can either be split in chronological order or can be split throughout the whole team, XYZ, different scenarios? But the main thing is the logical reasoning and being an analyzer of situations. If that is you, then that is another check that programming is for you. Now for number 3 is the 3 P's: patience, perseverance, and persistence. What do I mean by patience? I'm talking about when something does not work from the first time. Okay, this is going to be programming. This is going to be 90% of your time where you're going to develop something, you're going to come up with an algorithm, and it doesn't work off the bat. And then you have to now debug it, which will take time, which will require hours sometimes of debugging, improving, optimizing algorithms. This requires you to not give up, basically. And this is the 3 Ps, where, it does play into, do you have a tough mental mindset where you will never give up, where you are very persistent, very determined as well. So if that is you, if that describes you as a person, then that is another definite check that you are a good fit to be a programmer. Now, number 4, which is my personal favorite, but this is where I think most of the people will fall, and this is why you really need to ask yourself honestly. So number 4 is continuous learning mentality. Now, what do I mean by this? As you guys already know, technology keeps evolving year over year. So it's going to have you in demand to continuously learn, to be put in this mindset where there's always going to be new things to learn. And we're talking about learning new languages, learning new frameworks, learning new methodologies. Guys, this is literally a requirement. It's an essential for you to stay up to date to new technologies. Literally throughout my university, in the first year I learned Java, and I thought, okay, if you learn Java, it's gonna be, I can basically do anything I want. You know what I mean? With Java, for example, I can make a website with Java, I can make APIs with Java, I can run a database with Java, I can make apps and games with Java. But reality check, guys. No, not every company is going to use Java. There's different use cases for different programming languages, and Java is definitely getting old. Java is definitely not efficient. Garbage collection is not the best. So yeah, guys, I was hit with the news flash, with the reality check, and I think you should too as well before you start investing time and money into something that you're not ready to do. If you're a person who loves to be in a state of perpetual growth, then you're a great fit. If you love reading books, if you love reading news, if you love watching videos, courses, always improving, then I'm telling you, programming is good for you, no matter how much of a beginner you think that you are. If you have that mindset, then you got whatever it takes to go all the way up that ladder and be that, lead architect, lead programmer, lead software engineer, chief software engineer. This is number 4, and that was the most important category to have a check for. Anyways, moving on to number 5, and that is being creative and innovative. This might be kind of a shocker to a lot of you guys. How's programming to do with creative? Or are we going to draw something? I'm not into front-end development. I clicked on the wrong video. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Being creative and being innovative is very important when you think about, creating something from nothing. You'll have to be creative. You need to have that innovation in you to create something from nothing. You need to be creative to create new solutions that has not been done before. There's going to be new problems that have not been faced before that will require new solutions and new ways to improving things. There's always room for improvement. So no matter how or what an algorithm that you're using is working perfectly fine, for example, there's always room for improvement. We're talking about optimizing the complexity of the algorithm, number 1, or we're talking about usability, scalability, a lot of improvement. It will never end, guys. So if this is kind of a gray area of a box, we're going to keep it ticked because I think programming is for you, especially if you tick number 4. But yeah, guys, that's basically the video. I just wanted to keep it short and sweet. The 5 things to test yourself to know, is programming for you before you invest money, before you invest time. So I hope you find that very helpful. This is obviously not a technical video. This is kind of, more of a softer approach to programming for people who are either thinking about joining university, joining college, doing an internship, doing an apprenticeship. or even starting work, or even if you are thinking about, doing this as a side hustle, or you're like in the business, but you still want to learn, SQL, you want to learn Python programming so it can boost your CV. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys are doing, what you guys are planning, why you guys clicked this video. I would love to make more videos teaching, how to use Python, how to learn SQL, how to learn databases, APIs, web development, mobile development, software engineering, all of that, cybersecurity, all of that, penetration testing. I love them all. Guys, enough of me talking. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you got some value out of it, because that's the whole point of my channel, that I'm going to turn it into. It's going to be a valuetainment. I know that's not an original word. Someone else has used it before, but I also love it. Some valuetainment. You're getting entertained and you're getting that value. Anyways, I'll see you in another video. What will it be about? Stay tuned. My name is DJ Khaled, and I'll see you in another time.